So we'll get a toasted panini bread, add 2 air fried pork steaks, and then I add 2 slices of smoked streaky bacon, plenty mozzarella, and then we'll put it into the air fryer. As you can see, 190, and I'm going to put it on for 4 minutes. All done. And as you can see, the mozzarella's melted lovely. At the top, and then we're going to go and eat them. What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel, Eat with Coral Blush. We've made the sandwiches, guys. You've seen how I made them all. I forgot to do grilled onions. Sorry. But I thought of having these. We're going to put these in anyway, so I'm going to put mine in now. And then I'm going to cut it down the centre so you can see. So we'll put some onion rings in there, nice and crispy. Oh, I think I'll just leave that. Nearly fell off when I pulled them out of the air fryer.
Bacon in?
Yeah, got bacon, 2 pork steaks, 2 rashers of bacon, mozzarella cheese, and now onion rings. On toasted panini bread. I think I'm sawing a tree down. I'll show you the... There you go. Doesn't that look delicious? So yeah, I would usually have grilled onions, but last time I made it, I said, oh, onion rings and grilled onions would be just as nice, but never mind, we'll go in for a bite. Mmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mmm.
Favourite thing on holiday, wouldn't it?
Yeah. This was my favourite sandwich while we're in Mallorca. The hotel bar downstairs, restaurant, sold them. Only like €6-7, weren't they? Mm-hmm. And they were massive, so like a big baguette. Could easily half them. Whoa, spill me drink. I've just got water, guys. Does the bacon make it better? Because I forgot the bacon the other night, didn't I? I've just made a few crinkle fries as well. No, I've poured down earlier on, did it?
Oh.
Thunder as well. Oscar went to school in shorts. It was that boiling this morning. It only like rained for like half an hour, if that. But then it got out beautiful again by the time I picked him back up from school. But yeah, thunder. It was like a monsoon. Is that what they're called? The pork steaks, I'm sure they're just £2 something for 4 of them in Aldi. Super bargain. 14 minutes in the air fryer, I think, for $1.90. Even the little fat rind on the end goes perfect, and they're cooked just to perfection. They're really nice in the air fryer.
Oh.
Filling, aren't they? What you had today?
I took fishing in the microwave.
Oh yeah.
Just a ham sandwich.
I made a what did I make? I was watching someone make like lobster rolls. It's like in a lovely bun with lovely buttery lobster. And we had like crab sticks in the fridge, so I like chopped them up, mixed them with a bit of mayonnaise and this hot sauce, the samyang sauce. And then, do you know them chipotle flatbreads we've got? I just put a load of the crab stick mix in that, and it was canny nice. Aye. Not lobster, but I put us in the mood to make something like it. I just borderline burnt the edge of the panini. What sauce did you get for me?
Just curry, just for the chips was nice.
I posted me cod video, did you see?
It popped up on my screen, but I haven't watched it.
No, the one I didn't want to post because I looked terrible. My mum and my uncle Malcolm were like, just bloody post it, you're 40 for God's sake, you look like for 40-year-old. So when they watched it, the message saying, what the hell, where the hell were you looking at? I didn't see 20 chins. I went, did you have your glasses on? And she says, yes, I had my glasses on. Then Malcolm was geeked. More like, where was your glasses? Like thinking I looked awful. Because it was so close, and then from down looking up. Well, you see this is slightly higher.
Made me at work, when I'm on my break, I'll check like Facebook. I've already got Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. Not that I use Snapchat much. And obviously when Snapchat, when you first go on, you've got your camera facing or not. When it's facing, sometimes you get like that.
I was just going to say that.
Jesus Christ, I can turn the camera around.
When the camera's on, as soon as you turn your phone on and you
can
just see your reflection.
You see yourself.
A million chins. And you think, bloody hell. Not very flattering sight from below, is it? Did you say, have you seen any more news about that what they call it, the pod thing that's went down to see the Titanic?
Well, the lads one about it, I've not seen it.
God, I put a little clip on what I seen on TikTok. I think I sent you it, didn't I? You got your phone or not?
It's over there.
Oh. Did you watch it?
No, because I was busy at the time. I tried it when it was buffering after I had stuff to do, so.
I'll watch it because it'll jog my memory. I put it on the screen at the same time Kenny's watching it.
This is close to GB News are now telling us that it was an SOS. That is interesting. SOS is effectively a Morse code distress signal. So that puts more detail on it. Not just tapping, but if it was an SOS, then that shows that passengers on board the submersible are still very much alive.
Can they be certain
and are calling for help?
Can they be certain it's from the submersible?
This is what we are understanding is happening. There are regular taps, an SOS signal.
When the lads mentioned the taps today, like they're tapping every half an hour.
So that gives.
So what's the crack of them? They just can't do for them.
Well, they still haven't even found them. They just can hear tapping. They still haven't even found located it. And they've only got.
How can they hear tapping?
Because the sonar, the unmanned sonar things, what can only go like 3,000 feet or something. Them are picking the tapping up and reporting back.
We also are hearing,
but they don't know exactly where it is.
That last night 2 vehicles were sent down to where this submersible could be. Now, those vehicles could only go to 3,000 metres.
And how deep
The
are them?
submersible, if it is on the seabed, is more like 3,800 metres.
Presuming that it could
They
be
couldn't get below that. These
3,800,
vehicles
I
both
think.
imploded
Oh gosh.
when they tried to. Yeah,
They weren't.
this
manned,
shows how
though.
complex and how difficult
Yeah.
this is. We are also understanding that wives of the passengers, I don't know how many of them, whether it's two
They've only
wives
got
or
8
less,
till
because
tomorrow
there's
morning,
5
haven't they?
passengers on board.
Yeah.
early hours
But
tomorrow
there
morning.
are wives waiting on ship for their loved ones, desperately hoping for good news. Now, what is also interesting, sorry, got lots to tell you here,
No, it's-
there is a British firm called Magella. Now, they say they are ready to help. They are very much on standby. They are working full-time
Where's this at?
to secure the necessary
A bit
air
like,
support to move
next to
their
Canada.
specialist equipment and support crew to the North Atlantic. Now, Magellan
I've not even seen
have
that. They were
what's
talking
called
about the day at work.
these ROVs, these remotely operated vehicles. They can go as far down as 6,000 metres. That's crucial if the
Yeah.
submersible's at 3,800. But there seems to be a bit of a dispute going on because there are claims, we understand, that the US Coast Guard, for some reason, has not yet approved their involvement.
Right.
Ours can go get to them,
My
then go
understanding- this is very
6,000
much
feet
breaking
down.
news.
Theirs
This is
can only go
exclusive to
3,000.
news, through a
Why are they not just letting them go and do
channel.
it?
Both of these
You're
more
saving
deep water
people-
salvage
well, I went for the
companies,
same ship
Ocean
you did.
Gate and Magellan.
You're talking about
both
people's
British
lives,
were 3 to 4 days away, but their equipment could have been flown over by C-17 US military transport. As you say, Pip, the US Coast Guard said they wouldn't endorse that, but now we understand that Biden is involved. President
What they're
America
going to say,
is
yes,
involved.
last minute when it's too late.
These resources
It's still
can
not only
be,
need to look, find them.
active.
How are they going to get them up to wherever they are?
Well, let's face it, budget is not a
cost,
concern
isn't
for
it?
these.
So
But budget, you know,
Well, it shouldn't
Yeah,
be,
it
but why else would it? Why else would it be
Well,
blocked?
it's-
The region
Back
still
like this
goes
were
really
like the
high.
way they work out.
You know,
It's
if it
people's
was
lives.
3 to 4 days away, I mean, this submersible has been missing since Sunday. You would think they would get all the help they could in as quickly as possible because, as we were saying earlier, let's just say, fingers still very much crossed, that this submersible is located.
Young stuff like I need
If
that.
it is on the bottom of the seabed, and that's 9 Empire State Buildings, you know, it is a long way down.
9
You
Empire
locate
State
it,
Buildings
you've
down.
got to bring it up.
Yeah.
How on earth are you going to do that?
Yeah,
You
tap
can't
them
send
with a winch to
deep
it.
sea divers down. You've got to bring it up. You can't free them down there. The water pressure is humongous. So how do you do that? You need time to do that. There is less than 24 hours left.
The water
now.
pressure
That
is meant to be
the
something
oxygen
like
supply they have.
5,000
just
and
to outline to
something.
viewers as well,
Do you know if it was
how
tons,
difficult
but,
it must
yeah.
be
But per
for these 5
square inch.
gentlemen on board.
Christ.
However
That's how heavy it
experienced
must be,
they
the water
are,
on
and
top.
we know some of them are very experienced, they are in a nightmare situation.
Bad, isn't it?
But even like not originally letting them through and stuff. You're talking about people's
I know.
lives, just let them through.
Should let any equipment through, like, what can help them. If it can go like double the amount you can go, they could have flew them over.
Greatest man in the world, no.
Loads of people are just saying like they're not going to like survive, but hopefully a miracle happens, and it's just they don't even know where they are. They can't
They
pinpoint
probably
where
would
they are.
survive if someone would pull a stick out of their arse and just do something about it. Instead of like talking amongst themselves, sure we'll let this border through, sure we'll let this through. Just do it. But by the time someone actually realises and goes, yeah, we'll do it, it's too late.
I wonder what's actually happened, because we're like only an hour into going down, and they lost all contact. But like they haven't even got a GPS on it. It's like wouldn't you think it would be a state of the art thing to
I
go
know.
down for
All the
this
stuff
kind of
that
thing?
they've got to do.
Apparently it's just got like a bloody like an old fashioned control what you get in a video game, and like a button to actual guide it. It was actually getting control from the boat above.
Why were they? Well, they're just going to have a look at that Titanic for the
just
crack, like.
200,000 each, 250,000 each, I think they paid,
Alright.
and there was 4 of them on. I think there was 5 men in total, but one of them was just there to take pictures and document it all. That's what I heard anyway. So Ford's definitely paid that, so that guy got £1 million. Just to go and see probably a bunch of like green bloody seaweed covered.
Some people are like that though, don't they? They get involved in stuff. And
I seen one TikTok the other day as well. Some woman was like, know how like there's loads of conspiracy theories and that go around straight away when something happens. But she says, is this just like a big like thing to distract against Joe Biden's son, deny his name, because he's getting away with some whatever crap he had on his laptop, like to like distract people, that. Like talking about the submarine.
Yeah.
I know you don't really hear stuff about over there, do you?
I never watch the news.
Apparently he's got loads of bad stuff he was caught having on his laptop.
Is it?
And it's obviously the president's son. Forgot his name. Anyway.
See the fella who had the nookie with the seagull got jailed today?
What? I've never even heard that.
You're not from Sunderland.
You're joking.
It's a bit sick to be putting on your channel, like, but you should have a look, read up on it.
How is that even possible?
I don't know, he done the deed with a seagull, doing a back alleyway.
What? You worry about some people. Another thing was
got jailed today.
A scary little thing. So it's definitely true.
Alright, true, all over on there.
You have not seen that?
I've seen it on the Chronicle, which is like a local newspaper thing for us. But it's on Sky apparently. The lads have seen it on the mobile.
I've seen a scary clip on TikTok again. Nana. I mean, she didn't look like a old Nana, but she obviously was a Nana. And our little girl was, our granddaughter looked about 9 or 10 or something. 8, 9, 10-year-old. And there was this guy like just like going slow behind us, about going in the house, and it was like straight on the main street. It wasn't like in a garden or out. It was like straight on the main street from the front door. And he like, as they were getting in the house, he put his foot in, and then the Nana must have started fighting a bit, so he just dragged them both out. They both went flying onto the pavement. The Nana looked like she smacked her head because she looked a bit dazed. He whipped the girl up. It was only a skinny little thing, but it was like Superman, how he just whipped her up and chucked her like down the street. And then he like looked like he tried to like take her with him down the street. So it was like a suspected like abduction. But then the little girl runs back to her Nana and cuddles her, and then a bus goes past, so then he gnashes. But God, enough, he must be strong, like for a skinny little man. He just like whipped them out, they both went flying on the backs, and then he just picked her up like Superman and chucked her down, and then he like ran after her to like try and take her with him. But then something must have spooked him, he just let her go. I don't know where it was, like. I think it was further down south. Just getting really bad, but yeah, we'll pray for a miracle, like for that submergible. Was it a sub? It's not a submarine, is it? Would you call it a submarine?
It's called similar.
But let's hope a miracle happens, and let's hope they're just down there using the time what they've been given, and then they just pop up and say, "Hey, we've had a good time."
So when they do
that would be good if that happened.
Get a refund there.
Oh yeah, nah. I just can't believe they've went down, and it's not like a huge state of the art thing. Apparently, someone that done it, I think, was last year. They got lost for 5 hours.
Was it?
It happened like the same thing, but for 5 hours they couldn't like contact anyone.
I just think you go that deep, you need a state of the art bit of equipment.
I mean, come on, not even a tracker, not even GPS. Bloody hell, what have they got? And they've got a tiny little window apparently.
You could imagine it'd be pitch black down
there. They have to actually look at the Titanic through like a TV screen, like a computer screen.
Christ.
You may as well have just sent one of them submergible things, like the non-manned one, and just like, like you see on Titanic when it's going through all the old wreckage. Like, what's just like, why would you even want to do that, man?
Nah, not for me. Like,
nah,
people got
spend
too
all
much
that money
on
on that. Christ.
No, not for me.
Nah, I'm stuffed as well. You go banging on about these sandwiches and I haven't even finished them. But I'm stuffed, honestly. It was lovely though, but we can easily reheat it for later for peckish. Well, we're going to go, guys. Hope you liked that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of future uploads. We love you all. See you later.
Bye.